Hey friends, welcome back to the shop this week for more work on Harold.
Experimental.
Experimental is the key word here. Now that Claire is off the lift, we're going to go ahead and try to get the bed of the truck up above the rest of the frame so we can start grinding, running the new wires, taking off the exhaust, taking off suspension, all the fun things that are to come. But we're not quite sure how we're going to do it. So we're going to try it this way, as you see with the bright orange ratchet straps, to see if that will at least lift it up. If not, then we'll go the traditional route from underneath. But that's just going to require blocks, and because of the bed sides not being as sturdy as a frame would be.
Rust. Cough, cough. Rust.
Hush your mouth, he may hear you. So, fingers crossed this works, so we have to go the longer route and get it off. So let's get this started.
You ready?
Yeah.
How are we looking?
Looking like something is on over here. Oh, rusted off.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Continue up.
Yep. Well,
It worked.
it worked, but it didn't work.
It didn't work well enough,
Yeah.
but it does work.
The logic behind it is there. However, the execution on what we need is not. We need the bed a lot higher, and we're at a height limitation.
See,
We maxed out our lift. So,
the problem's not in the execution, it's in the tool.
can't blame the tool.
Just need a bigger tool.
It's not gonna happen. All right, so we need to go ahead and put the bed back down and put it on blocks in order to be able to do this. Yay! Take two.
That's close.
What's close?
Well, I saw this bedside bend in a little bit. No.
No.
Down.
Yep, exactly what I was afraid of. Thank goodness we're getting rid of these bedsides. Take three.
They say third time's the charm.
I hope so. We're going back to the straps, and we're just going to pull Harold out and get him away from the lift where we can operate on the frame that way. That should be a little bit easier. Fingers crossed. One more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
All right, Brittany. Everything look good?
That's good. Alright. We can move Harold. Chops out.
Alright, so actually, not too bad. Got a little bit of work. No idea what the exhaust is. Maybe glass packs, cherry bombs. With the rust, there's no telling on whether they used to be red or not. But all that's about to get pulled off anyway. So we're going to wire wheel the frame. The suspension obviously is going to be replaced. Clean up the axle. And then we are going to cover it with these. Alright, first thing we're going to go ahead and tackle is get rid of this old exhaust. It's all going to be replaced, it just needs to go. And it's in the way. I'd say these bushings are done. Goodness. Well, with these being all welded together, looks like I'm going to have to pull out the cutoff wheel and cut these in pieces. Same kind. Final task for this episode are new brakes. Drums, definitely aged, need to be replaced. You saw we replaced the brake booster and master cylinder. We mentioned on how nasty the fluid was that we came out. So this is how the rear looks. Here are the new beauties before they're painted. These are just regular Duralast brand from AutoZone. And we're going to paint these a matte black so they do not take away from the beauty of the wheels once we actually get those in. Inside of the drums actually don't look too bad. Shoes look really good condition. Everything's just a little bit nasty, so we're going to spray the heck out of them and try to clean things up a little bit more. Alright, our front rotors. Check these bad boys out. Do they look groovy or what?
Groovy, baby!
Now we've got the shiny new Duralast rotors. We're going to do the same thing as the drums. We're going to actually paint black. We're going to try to do everything possible to keep the rust from happening, while also, once again, not taking away from the beauty of the wheels. Cool race car red pads. Quite a bit rusty. Plenty left there, but eesh, that's ugly. Thank God we're getting rid of these things. Damn near got a bird's nest inside of there. So much crap inside that hub. Woo! Just like that. 1,000 times better. Yeah, I thought the other drum was bad. This looks like some haunted house kind of mess. Alright, second drum done. Yeah, this side is just as bad. Whew. Well, that looks pretty nasty inside there. That's gonna have to be repacked. Spindles and the bearings were just absolutely nasty. No telling how old that grease hose was, but it needed to go. So I picked up some new STP high temp grease, and we are going to repack these bad boys. All right. And we are done. Damn! Ooh, it looks so much better. Wipe down the rotor real quick, and we'll be ready to put it back on the ground. All right, that does it for another episode of Alex, tell him what he's won. I tell you, working on Clara and now working on Harold, it seems like a game show each and every episode. It starts off with something like this for a task and ends up like this. Because as we start to pull things apart, we either discover something that was not done fully or it really needs to get done. So, as one of the most important lessons that my dad taught to me when I was younger, outside of don't do things half-ass, is if you don't find the time to do things right the first time, how are you going to find the time to go back and redo them? So thanks, Dad, for those important lessons, because it always sticks in my head, and even though it takes more time and maybe a little bit more money, I might as well do it the way that it's supposed to be done. So, until next episode, where I'm sure there will be more surprises and more crying and more money spent, we certainly appreciate you being a part of the journey, watching along with us, being entertained, learning something, maybe through our trial and error, learning something, who knows. But we certainly appreciate you being a part of it. Until next week, take care, stay safe. We'll see you then. Bye.